Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR Patrol Series. I'm Ken, and let's get started. So, today we are looking at LSPDFR 0.4. This is the newest update out of LSPDFR after, I think it's been a year or two. I think it's been close to 2 years since they've put out a new update. Um, with that, as you can see, our character now has a house um, that is part of the game. Um, so, of course, they can interact with the objects within the house. Um, we get a bedroom as well where we can go down and take a nap or sleep. Um, in the game, we also can use the shower in the bathroom. We have a spectacular view of Los Santos, and you also get multiple characters per account that actually sync to your LSPDFR account. So far we've only made one character. This is Sergeant Ken. He works for the Los Santos Police Department. He is a sergeant. We'll probably make different characters for each of our different playable people. But we're going to go ahead and head to the station. So today we're going to be patrolling in our Tahoe. As I mentioned with the increase in budget, uh, Los Santos Police Department, as well as the other departments within the city or within the state, um, got new patrol vehicles, as well as they also received new weapon loadouts. So with that weapon loadout, you'll see that all of our units now carry pistol MK2s, and those come with FMJ rounds as well as flashlights. We still have our stun guns. Then we also have the special carbine MK2 that also comes with FMJ rounds, and then our pump shotgun MK2 now comes with still buckshot shells. And all of these deal more damage to the perpetrators or the criminals within the game, because as you will see with LSPDFR 0.4, the criminals in the game are actually much smarter now, as well as they are harder to apprehend. So we'll go ahead and get on duty.
We have a 148 in Burton.
Alright, so we are getting reports of a
Acknowledge. On our way.
we're getting reports of a hot pursuit of an ambulance. So we're gonna go ahead and try and catch up with that. One thing you will notice with the LSPDFR 0.4 is how the pursuits have changed. So now, when we lose sight of a vehicle that we are in pursuit of, we actually get the red blip. The red blip on the map actually disappears, and we actually have to search for the vehicle. Of course, all of the callouts haven't fully integrated the functionality of this, although some have tried. Some callouts don't actually set the pursuit up correctly yet. So that's one bug we're still working through. However, we're going to go ahead and try and get this vehicle stopped. We'll go ahead and call in some extra local units, as well as we're going to try and get spike strip deployed so that we can get that vehicle stopped. And it does look like we have the spike strip has been deployed. I'm not sure if it was successful yet or not. It doesn't say. It was not effective. So we'll go ahead and see if we can try that again. Oop, messed it up.
Assistance needed. Target
315
vehicle
dispatch,
license
can
plate
you
08 Frank
get
William Tom
a
302.
spike strip deployed? Have our location. Okay, they, for some reason, they put it in the wrong spot. 315 dispatch, sellers traveling westbound, West Eclipse Boulevard. Speeds are still extremely high at this time. I'm going to go ahead and request some air support, just in case for some reason we're not able to keep up with the individual. Another functionality of the new pursuit menu is that we have the option to change the behavior of the pursuit that we are in. So we are able to turn this into a tracking behavior, a tracking pursuit, which only tracks the individual that we are chasing, or of course we can have the pursuit enabled as well as the different tactics that we use. So we're going to go ahead and, because this person is such a danger to society, we're going to go ahead and also get some state units involved, just because they're moving into the freeway.
Ocean 1, we can get that. The punk getting on the freeway.
And we're also going to see if we can get spike strips deployed ahead.
Requires target vehicle license plate 08 Frank William Tom 302.
Hopefully these work this time. Okay, wow. Yeah, spike strips were effective. So, that helps us out. Yeah, it looks like they disabled the 2 rear tires, possibly. Get in on the... Yeah, so both of the rear tires were disabled. So, we're just keeping an eye on them. I'm trying to clear traffic just to make sure that, we don't have anyone injured by our patrol or pursuit, as well as the rogue ambulance. We're going to actually request a roadblock up ahead so that we can get this fully stopped, because this has become a real danger to everyone. So, wow. Whoa, okay. Dang it. We'll go ahead and see if we can box them in here. And as you can see, AI is a lot smarter in 0.4 when it comes to criminals trying to flee. I'm going to go ahead and let all of them pass. This pursuit is encroaching into Blaine County at this time, so we're going to go ahead and let them know that we are in a pursuit in their jurisdiction, so that they can possibly assist. And we're also going to ask for another roadblock, just so that we can get this vehicle stopped. And wow, this guy's just all over the road. And let me see if I can get him stopped here. And that was not effective. Alright, so we're gonna try for one more roadblock. If not, then we'll try for some more spike strips. Maybe we can get the two front wheels stopped. And actually, I was gonna hop on that side to get him stopped there. Alright, looks like he's gonna be boxed in. Oh, sheep, actually, wow. And no, can't get her stopped yet. Oh, wow. This has gone on for a very long time.
Assistance needed. Target vehicle
If
license plate
it wasn't an
08
emergency
Frank
vehicle,
William Tom
it
302.
may have been wise to just stop our pursuit, which is another functionality of LSPDFR 0.4, is that we are able to end our pursuits or terminate them if we deem them too dangerous. However, as you can see, Blaine County got new vehicles as well in their budget. And there is our LSPD helicopter up there. We are going to request one more roadblock just to see if we can get them stopped up here. Because they also have no tires now, they're just driving on rims. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get her stopped. And it's like impossible to pit an ambulance, so that makes it a tad bit more difficult. Although we are going to try, just because she doesn't have tires, so it should make it a tad bit easier. Alright, so we were able to get her stopped. Ma'am, this is the LSPD. Step outside of your vehicle. Down on the ground, ma'am. Down on the ground now. Ma'am, get down on the ground. Alright, I have so many units here, they're just kind of all over the place. I got one highway officer down there stopping traffic. Alright. Oh goodness, that was a very long pursuit. 315 dispatch. Show us code 4, one subject 1015 at this time. Alright.
Attention, this is dispatch. No further units required.
I'm also going to, oh, I'm sorry, he wasn't, oh no, he has highway patrol. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss all of these individuals so that they can cut off their sirens and get back to work because they are not needed on the scene anymore. We'll go ahead and
we've got a suspicious person in Los
place her
Santos
in
International
the back of
Airport.
our vehicle. Oh, goodness. I have a lot going on right now. Alright, we're going to let dispatch know that we're going to be cleaning up this call. And wow. Yeah, we had a lot of individuals attend this. Is that my siren that's going off? Oh, probably is. I don't know. All the sirens sound the same in here. No, that's not my siren. Okay, so I'm actually not able to turn the siren off. So we're just going to go ahead and get it towed. Because it is an emergency vehicle, it doesn't let us search it. So we're just going to get that vehicle towed. We are going to pull her back out of the vehicle so that we can run her name and everything and get her processed. So she was driving on a suspended license. She was born in 1999. What's that, like 19 now? So we'll go ahead and search her. Ma'am, you have anything that's going to poke me, harm me, or stick me, or otherwise harm me? Oh, she has pepper spray and a rusty spoon. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put her in the back of our vehicle again. Then we will process her arrest report, and we will get her, there we go. We will get her squared away. So, nice thing is we're actually on the side of the road, so we're not holding up traffic. However, I am going to reduce us down to our secondaries. Alright, we'll just switch over to our cruise lights. And this vehicle seems not to have cruise lights. Alright, I'll just have to take that up with whoever sent us these vehicles. That's alright. So we'll go ahead and get her processed. One thing I do, let's see. My computer decides to pop up. There we go. So, she does have citations for littering, possession of fake driver's license, driver's log, and ignoring an auto service order. I don't know what that one is, or what's that for. It kind of sounds like maybe, I don't know. So we'll go ahead and get her process. It's going to be destruction of public property for the ambulance. It's also going to be grand theft auto. We're also going to get her for grand theft auto, so I can't really charge her for possession of stolen vehicles, stolen property. We'll get her for speeding, driving on the wrong way, for trying to avoid our vehicles. We also have evading arrest, leaving the scene of an accident, and driving while license suspended. So, she walked away with 8 charges today. 4 of those were felonies, 4 of those were misdemeanors. So, we'll go ahead and get her picked up, and then we'll get back on patrol.
The Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness.
And that is something that's very real about police work, is that pursuits can take a very long time, and they actually can be terminated, although it wasn't terminated in this case, only because it was an emergency services vehicle, and we kind of want those back. So they decided not to terminate that call. However, fixing it is probably going to cost a very large amount of money. So, she's been picked up. 315 dispatch, you can show us code 4 with that suspect, and we're going to be 10-8 back, or we'll be 10-7 back to Los Santos, and then we'll be 10-8.
Attention Unit 3, Victor 15. We have a possible robbery in Strawberry.
Alright, so we are getting reports of a robbery in progress in Strawberry. Sounds like they said shots were fired. So we're going to go ahead and move their code 3. .315 dispatch, show me 1023 on scene. Alright, because dispatch did say shots were fired, we're gonna go ahead and alright, I got eyes on the suspect. Oh, shots fired, shots fired. 315 dispatch, show shots fired at my location. Roll me additional units, code 3.
Backup required in, Strawberry.
Sir, this is the police. Drop your weapon now.
We have a criminal resisting arrest.
Sir,
in,
drop your weapon.
Strawberry.
Anybody got eyes?
We're in pursuit.
I got no shot.
Dispatch, we have the suspect in sight. I need some serious backup here.
Sir, drop the weapon. One thing I do like, or I don't like about not having a rectile in this game is my aiming is a tad bit off. So my shots aren't always accurate. 315 dispatch. Show suspect down. Alright, hey, we got one down in the, we got one down inside. 315 dispatch, can you roll me an ambulance, code 3?
Assistance
Alright,
needed
so we're going to go
in
ahead and
Strawberry.
perform CPR on this individual until the ambulance arrives on scene.
You're covered. Move.
We have a lot of officers in here, and I don't know who's securing the outside, but they all seem to be ready for action here. It does not look like CPR was successful. However, the ambulance does sound like it's arrived on scene, so we'll still let them try and do their work. Our vehicle did receive heavy damage. Looks like we were also shot a few times, so
Thank you.
we are being
Get over there, stat.
helped by our paramedics on scene. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear some of these officers so that they can get back out on patrol. I would like to show you guys the
Assistance needed
air
in
ambulance,
Strawberry.
so I'll go ahead and get that dispatched here. Although this spot probably wasn't the best spot because of all the trees. However, we'll see if this pilot knows what he's doing, or she. The paramedics that come in the air ambulance, they actually rappel down from ropes, which is actually pretty cool, unless this one is landing. I've never actually seen them land. Oh, it looks like he may be trying to get closer. Just don't, hurt yourself. Looks like our paramedics are clear. Yeah, they weren't able to revive him either. So we'll go ahead and get this scene cleaned up, and then we'll be code 4.
Backup needed on Innocence Boulevard.
Alright folks, so that is going to be the end of our patrol today. We got in a nice little pursuit today. We also were able to stop a robbery, although neither of our individuals made it. But I want to thank you all for watching my video. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. and I will see you guys on the next patrol.